2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Phoenix Suns at U.S. Airways Center. Well, for the Suns, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Big change for the Knicks last year was implementing the triangle offense. Obviously, didn't exactly go how they wanted, but Shaq, how long do you stick with the triangle before you consider some other shape?
You know, being a master of triangology, is very, very difficult. But, I don't think the Knicks really have the talent to pull it off. But, just need a lot of patience and, just keep it going because it does work. Trust me, it works.
Yeah, it works when you have Shaquille O'Neal or Kobe Bryant. Other than it's just a straight line. It's a straight line. You turn that, when you turn that triangle upside down, it points to last place where the Knicks were. And if the Knicks don't have some improvement offensively, they'll be pointing in that direction again.
That is a fresh take on triangleology, or whatever you said it was.
Way to hit the point.
Very good, Shaq. Kevin.
At the small forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 17, PJ Tucker. At center, 7 feet 1 inch, number 4, Tyson Chandler. Starting at point, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 3, Brandon Knight. A 6'1" guard from Kentucky, number 2, Eric Bledsoe. At the other forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 31, Freak. The head coach of your home team is Jeff Hornacek. Let's hear it for your Phoenix Suns.
We are live in Phoenix, Arizona, as the Suns are about to go into this interconference contest. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at New York. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And I think for the Knicks, they've made such fantastic progress this season. To see them so close to the top of the standings at this stage, what a surprise.
Yeah, and the coaching staff deserves a ton of credit here. I mean, they've done a masterful job getting the most out of their talent.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Anthony. Brooks is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Porzingis in at the 4. Now, here's Stevenson. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Livingston. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it, so that shouldn't come as any surprise.
For so long, Clark, Freak has made it apparent that he wants to be a global star. Isn't that what all these guys really want? Yeah. And tries to achieve that through endorsements. You wonder if he has taken some of his focus off the game.
Well, it's perfectly fine for any NBA player to sign a few endorsements, but you have to make sure that the main thing stays the main thing. NBA players need to hoop more than they need to worry about their brand.
And Freak's agent in attendance at the game today, Dom Pagnotti, the famous Dom Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he gets deals done, but that's not for you and I to debate.
No.
You certainly can't argue with his results.
Well, you know him well. You call him DP. I just call him Dom.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Stevenson drops them both. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. Seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to talk with Kurt Rambis for a moment. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
And Doris, as always, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Well, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their own defense, fellas. I mean, they can't concentrate so intensely on offense, they forget to defend.
Bledsoe dishes to Knight. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Stevenson drives in. Misses the layup.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Bledsoe passes to Livingston. Can they get it? And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Freak's got his third bucket of the night. Outside Anthony. Shot from the wing. Nice jump shot. Good.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Knight kicks to Bledsoe. Chandler a screen, and Bledsoe, here we go. Livingston, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 8 points for Freak.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Brooks. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Fires the three. Good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And here are the Suns now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Tucker. There's Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
Freak. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. And then Chandler with the jam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great... Look at that one. Now here's Bledsoe. Aaron Brooks missing his last shot. Bledsoe dishes to Freak. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. The Knicks with the lead. Brooks outside. Lopez, a screen on Bledsoe. And Brooks. Here we go. On the wing, Stevenson. Kept alive by New York. Brooks against Bledsoe. Brooks, the pass to Stevenson. Lopez, a screen. Tries again. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Chandler.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They get it back. Down low. Goes back up. And Freak with the layup. Freak's got 11 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Knight kicks it to Tucker. Here's Freak. And too long on the shot. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
And the Suns making a change here. Len's checked in. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Suns third.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see, they would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Here's Knight. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Now here's Freak. Kicks it to Len. And he banks in the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Anthony with the screen on Bledsoe. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Jumper off the screen. Rebound by the Suns. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game. Len with a screen on Brooks. Knight dishes to Freak. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Freak's got 13.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And that one's good, Anthony. The Suns trailing. Knight kicks it to Tucker. He feeds it to Freak. Passes it to Len. And he banks in the layup. Len's got his second bucket of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for Livingston. Porter comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Thornton in for Eric Bledsoe. Then for the Knicks, Derek Williams comes in for Anthony. And it's a Flalo in for Lance Stevenson. They set the pick. And Brooks, here we go. Shot by Seraphin, no good. Feeds it to Thornton. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Here for Phoenix, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Alex Len. Livingston comes in for Markieff Morris. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Knight. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. That's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Aflalo. And it's Anthony in at the small forward.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Lopez with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Still Suns ball.
Suns trail by 10. Inside, here's Freak. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Free throw good, Freak.
And what a tremendous game for Freak. He's got 16 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on quite a show. He finished with 31 points and really caused problems for shooters with his shot blocking, swatting away any look at the basket. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Bledsoe passes to Chandler. Shoots the three. Here's Freak. Shot is off. Excellent D there from Anthony. New York leading by 7. Here's Stevenson. Here's Porzingis. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 3 assists in the game. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Bledsoe dishes to Porter. And Tucker kicks to Freak. Puts up the baby hook. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Freak's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Outside Anthony. He dishes it to Aflalo. Down low, there's a screen. Doubled by Livingston. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis can't hit. Suns trail by 7. And Tucker kicks to Bledsoe. Shoots from 12. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And now, your Suns dancers.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Carmelo Anthony. Great showing for him last season. He averaged 22 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
Chandler a screen to the paint. Puts it up from 7. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Now it's just a 3-point New York lead. Inside, here's Porzingis. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Kevin, a look here at how the Suns ranked in the NBA last season. Second in field goal percentage, third in fast break points, and they also showed up in the top 5 in getting into the passing lanes. This is a team that's elite when it comes to getting steals.
And as you said, there weren't many teams that scored with the efficiency that they did last season. They did a great job of being selective and working for the best possible shot.
New York leading by 3. And here's Stevenson. He has 7. Outside Anthony takes a 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. 10 points for Carmelo Anthony.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And it's Freak missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Porzingis passes to Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. Here's Porzingis, and again it's New York.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Suns trail by 8. Bledsoe dishes to Porter. To the middle. There's Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
No foul. Also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Good on the second free throw. New York leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Tucker. Well, Phoenix shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Chandler. To the inside. And Freak throws it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Stevenson kicks to Lopez. Shoots from the high post, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Inside. And it's Freak missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bledsoe against Anthony. And the pass to Porzingis from the arc. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Alex Lenz checked in for Chandler. Morris comes in for Livingston. And it's Brandon Knight in for Porter. Aaron Brooks is checked in for New York. And that concludes the first half. Knicks lead by 10. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's
some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. We seem to be moving around like we were playing underwater in that first half. Second half, we need to come out with more urgency.
Good luck in the second half. Kevin, a visibly...
The second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, front him, double him, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. E.J. Tucker is out there with Livingston, and it's Chandler in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Taken away. Brooks, the pass to Lopez. And the shot no good, a bit short. Suns trail by 12. Bledsoe kicks to Freak. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 8 now on the night. Bledsoe against Brooks. To the inside. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. And it's Freak missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Stevenson dishes to Anthony. Rebounded by Tucker.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
To the middle. Here's Freak. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Freak's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. The Knicks have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. From 11 feet away. Tries yet again. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
The Knicks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Knight against Stevenson. Knight passes to Livingston. Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him. Anthony, no one around. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 15 points for Carmelo Anthony. Suns trail by 13. It's tipped. Lopez with the steal. Anthony kicks to Brooks. Lets it go from 11, and the Knicks good for 2.
And now, your Suns dancers.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. 4th, the Suns.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
It's Knight with the drive. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. The shot by Knight, no good.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
To the inside, Tucker goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Lance Stevenson. How he did last season. He was around 5 points a game last year, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, points, you got to have them. I mean, they do keep scoring. That's what makes him really valuable in that second unit, points. They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Bledsoe dishes to Tucker. Brooks against Bledsoe. Freak sets a screen for Bledsoe. Back tonight, just 5 to shoot. And Tucker kicks to Freak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He shot 3 of 5 from the line. The first one falls. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Knicks leading by 14. Brooks, the pass to Anthony. Lopez, a screen. Now here's Anthony. 15 points in the game. They get it back. Lopez passes to Porzingis. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Bledsoe dishes to Freak. Lopez over to help, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And how about the numbers here for Brandon Knight? He had a strong showing last season. 13th in assists and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
He was a consummate playmaker last season, too. Completely unselfish, always has his head up, looking for the open guy.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And both free throws good from Freak. Here's Brooks. He's got 9. Lopez a screen. Brooks, the pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. Stevenson can't hit.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Porter kicks to Bledsoe. Uses the glass to finish the wing. Bledsoe's got 6.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Porzingis passes to Anthony. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Bledsoe kicks to Porter. Here's Freak, and it's Phoenix scoring again. Here's Brooks. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Inside. Out to Anthony. Lopez, a screen on Porter. Back to Stevenson. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 5th assist in this one.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
To the middle, here's Brooks, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. And New York looking at who they've got. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Santos in at the 2. Misses the 3. Suns trail by 15. It's Knight with the drive. Stolen away. Outside Anthony. And stolen by Knight. Dishes to Tucker. Chandler with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. And it's Freak missing. The Knicks leading by 15. Lopez, a screen on Bledsoe. Stevenson drives in. Lopez left side. He kicks it to Anthony. New York, no good that time either.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here is Bledsoe. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Pass to Porzingis from outside the arc. Rebounded by Livingston. Freak's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Here's Chandler, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Now here's Anthony, guarded by Tucker. The drive by Anthony. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Excellent night for Carmelo Anthony. He has 17 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Suns trail by 11. The feed to Chandler. Down low. The jump hook. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside. Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Bledsoe outside. Lopez with the steal. Santos guarded by Bledsoe, and the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. The open shot, Anthony, and the Knicks miss again. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Offensive rebound. Chandler dishes to Freak. On the money from 12 feet away. Freak's got 40 points.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Here's Santos. And it comes off the front of the rim. Suns trail by 7. And up the court come the Suns on the break. A shot by Knight, no good.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. Stevenson outside. Shot clock at 5. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Suns have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Freak. Lopez with the block, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. The Knicks making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Here's the screen. Knight wide open. Again, the miss by Knight.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Brooks kicks to Anthony. Shoots the 3. No luck. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Brooks against Bledsoe. Brooks with it. Doubled by Livingston. Brooks dishes to Lopez. 6 to shoot. New York, no good that time either.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Bledsoe, here we go. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And the Knicks with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Brooks kicks to Stevenson. Here's Porzingis. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Tucker, the pass to Livingston. Puts up the baby hook. The Knicks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stevenson drives in. There's the dish to Brooks. Six to shoot. Anthony right side. And the basket good. Anthony's got 19 points. And here are the Suns now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Livingston, it's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Stevenson, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the basket by Livingston. The Knicks leading by 7. Passes it to Porzingis. Back to Brooks. New York moving the ball around. Good drive by Lopez. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Freak. Good D by Lopez. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Chandler with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Bledsoe's got the ball. A nice shot by Knight.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Out to the wing. Here's Porzingis from 12 feet out. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Porzingis has got 23.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
They're digging their own hole here, throwing dirt on themselves. They haven't been nearly as efficient from the line as they were in the first half, and that can be self-destructive.
He hits the second from the line. The Knicks leading by 8. Anthony with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Outside Anthony. There's a good screen. Pass to Porzingis. Stevenson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Stevenson. Stevenson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Knight against Stevenson. Knight dishes to Tucker. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Bledsoe against Brooks. Kept alive. Lopez. And that one's drained from the low block. Lopez has got 19 points.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Really, they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. And the way they did it in the first half, I think they've got to get back to trying that. It worked for them then. It should work for them now.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Brooks with no one around. Second chance shot, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 15 points here in the second half.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
The Knicks leading by 10. Now Anthony. Can't hit. Great D that time from Freak.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaking. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Anthony gets double-teamed. Porzingis passes to Carmelo. From 15 feet away, nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
To the paint, here's Freak. And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Lopez. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
To the middle. Shot's good for Seraphin. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Knicks.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Lopez. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And Cole kicks to Aflalo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cole, guarded by Bledsoe, and it's Cole missing. And here's Freak. Comes up empty down low. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Robin Lopez. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. his shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, his ability to get into the paint and get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Why do you think they had such a hard time keeping you off the glass tonight?
Well, I was just going after the ball aggressively, getting after it whenever I could, like I always do. I don't feel like anything was different for me, so maybe it was something in their game plan. I don't know. Who's next?
When you score like you did tonight, do you feel like you could go 1-on-5 and still get yours?
Well, it's important to have confidence in your game, but no one ever got anywhere playing 1-on-5. I was feeling it tonight, but tomorrow it'll probably be somebody else. It's just the nature of the game, you know?
Word is spreading that you're causing some real drama with your off-court commitments, missing appearances, failing to fulfill contracts. Do you have anything to say about that?
Look, if you want to talk about my business dealings, you have to get in touch with my agent, Don Pagnati. But you know what? Let me save you the time, because here's what he'll say. No comment. It's silly to comment on stuff like that has no bearing on anything else. So please, let's keep questions on the subject of basketball and basketball only. Thank you.